50 pounds heavier than Eddie. So Mike's coming in, if I'm going to guess, around 220, 230.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will be.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is Daniel Lenny coming to you from Mile Zero Fights with the Police Athletic League in Key West, Florida. We're located at City Hall on 1300 White Street. We're in the gymnasium behind the City Hall. Tonight we got some exhibition fights going on, spar fights going on. I believe I see Jonesy in the ring, and I'm wondering who's coming in next. But till I decide that, we got a few fighters ready to step in the ring. Wanted to remind you guys of the Brawl on Duval. The Brawl on Duval. It's an event we got coming up. We set up a official boxing ring right at the intersection of Green Street and Duval Street, right outside the infamous Sloppy Joe's restaurant. It's at 7 o'clock at night. It's a free event. Bring your friends down, bring your buddies down, bring your girlfriends down. We're going to have guys and girls boxing. There's going to be a mix of kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, MMA, wrestling. So it's going to be a mix of every kind of fighting, basically. They're going to be exhibition fights. I'm sitting here with Eddie, the manager of the club at the Police Athletic League. What's going on, my man?
What's up, brother? Another Friday night of some live sparring. Yeah, it's a nice night out. The weather's nice. We got the doors open, got some fresh air in here. And up now we have Emilio doing some boxing rounds here. And let's get to it.
Yeah, so we got Emilio and we got Jonesy coming in. And Emilio is about 5'3", he's about 119 pounds, and he's a lefty. And Jonesy is about 5'6", 160, 150 pounds. And
Emilio's got a lot of experience over Jonesy here. He's got a lot of speed too. Emilio has quite a few USA boxing sanctioned matches.
Okay.
You know, he loves to fight. He's so eager to fight, and he's always training, putting a lot of work in. Super proud of this kid. He came to us when he was still, I believe, like 16. Didn't have you know, money to be here at the gym, so we gave him a little job, cleaning up the glove room for his tuition, and he came in, cleaned that glove room, and puts in the work. So I'm super proud of him, man, and looking forward to the future with Emilio.
Yeah, they're both kind of standing toe-to-toe. They're both very similar in size. I would say Jonesy's a bit bigger than him, but you can see that Emilio is a bit more trained than Jonesy. He's quick to throw the jab, and he's a spunky little guy. He's a pap, pap, pap. He keeps one after the other.
Sticking and moving.
Yeah,
I
would say Jonesy's in a defensive stance right now. Emilio's got him in the corner.
Yeah, Emilio's doing a good job of cutting off the angles for him to escape. He's controlling the center there.
Yeah, I like Emilio. He doesn't move around. He doesn't take extra steps. He's very calculated. He's got a quick jab of a right.
Good two-hit combo from Emilio there. Using that jab really well, that lead hand.
All right, that was the end of the first 2-minute round.
Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky, in the heart of Key.
Oh, we got it.
All right, Dan Lenihan coming back at the gymnasium behind City Hall in Key West, Florida. Beautiful Key West, Florida. You definitely want to get it on your bucket list if you haven't been here. It's the best place in the whole United States. It really is. I'm from New York City, but I've been here 10 years. You can't get better than Key West.
It's a beautiful island. Small, but a lot of action.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't beat the water, you can't beat the wine, you can't beat the women, you know. So all W's there, but they got it all, you know. If you want to fish, if you want to come down and have some good lobster, this is the place to go. No better lobster. Spiny lobster down here in the south as opposed to the northern lobster. So here we go, round 2. Oscar and Jonesy.
Emilio's doing a good job of putting his foot on the outside of that lead leg to cut off the angle for him, taking away a lot of his power with that.
Yeah, and he's got his face covered pretty well, and he's a very calculated boxer. You can see that.
Oh, good midsection hit from Jonesy here.
Yeah, Jonesy's getting tired of pushed around.
Emilio staying on and putting the pressure with sharp hits.
Emilio
Got him in the gut.
Emilio just keeps coming at you. I think Jonesy needed a fresh breath on that one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Emilio gets tight inside. He's got those gloves up. It's hard to hit him really. He's got everything covered. And Jonesy is just about to turn 16. He's a month away from turning 16. He's from California. Soon we're live.
Nice jab from Jonesy there. Jonesy's headgear keeps twisting on him.
Yeah, Jonesy's got some good skills. I like how he whips both the right and the left. He gets good speed on him.
Jonesy's got to use this jab and circle out. He's backing up too much.
Yeah.
A good rule of thumb is we never take more than 2 steps backwards before circling. Emilio trying to give a little advice to the newer boxer here, trying to build up his confidence. Big part of getting used to boxing, man, is fighting your natural human instincts, which is to like stick your arms out, elongate your chin, lean back, cross your feet, run away from, any flinching motions. And that's a big part of just getting used to boxing, is getting used to getting hit, understanding that that's part of it. You're gonna get hit, and it's how we react to it that matters.
My man, that parallels life, buddy. How hard we get hit, do we get back off our feet, or do we lay down there and wallow in our own mess,
Yeah.
So, just self-defense alone is important in today's world. What you can do with your youngin' to have them trained, or her trained, just to be in a position to defend themselves. Never even mind the offensive attack, But today's a crazy world. It never hurts to know. My son took karate when he was 9 years old, my son Ryan. And boy, he had them skills for the rest of his life. He could always kick your head off if he needed to.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're back to Jonesy and Emilio.
Round 3 here. As you can tell, Jonesy's still playing a little nervous. He's a little stiffer, Emilio's not hitting that hard, but Jonesy, you can tell, is putting a lot of pepper. Oh, that was a good pop from Emilio there.
Hanging in there,
And what happens too, our natural instinct sometimes, we want to get there so bad, and we put too much effort into it, and we hit too hard.
Ooh, that was another nice uppercut.
Oh man, he just cut the angle on that, or slipped that jab perfectly and landed his cross there. And you can notice how he's putting his foot on the outside of Jonesy there.
Not only that, he's bouncing up and down with his feet. Jonesy is more flat-footed.
Yeah.
A whole different, one's a defensive stance, one's an offensive stance,
Ooh, that was beautiful from Emilio. Well, a beautiful sweep to a body shot.
That's a beautiful sequence, actually. There we go.
Couple good body shots.
Emilio's
There he
laying
goes.
back.
Emilio's trying to coach him through this moment, not letting him quit, trying to make him push forward, man. And this is how we build champions here.
Well, Emilio's got him in the corner now. And a good uppercut to the belly, to the midsection by Jonesy.
That was
He
good.
hung in there pretty good. For a young kid, he's got a lot of skills.
Emilio's summoning the next victim into the ring, which is Sean Caggiano. All right, now I think we're going to see Emilio really kind of open up here with Sean, because Sean's a little bit more experienced. You know, Sean's probably going to use this as a warm-up round, but still, Emilio can really unload now, and Sean will be able to take it.
We on the air now? Okay. Okay, great. So we got a new fighter into the ring, Sean. What's his name?
Caggiano. Sean Caggiano. He's a local champ. Fought in our last MZF event where he got a second round TKO or a KO. He had finished his opponent in 3 rounds of Muay Thai kickboxing. His specialty is more so boxing, man, but he's just a fighter all around. You know, I was telling him the other day, he's a lot better at jiu-jitsu than he should be because he barely trains it, but he's still really good at it. He'll go and compete on the whim and pick up a gold medal because he's just born to fight. His Muay Thai is really rough around the edges, but he can still go out there and bang with Muay Thai guys. He's just built to fight. His mindset's there, and he's one of our gym heroes.
Yeah, Sean is obviously 5 inches bigger than Emilio. So this is a matchup, almost a mismatchup, which is going to be good because Sean's a big guy and he's a heavy hitter. Emilio's quick and, you know, scrappy.
Yeah, and Sean's gonna play. Sean's gonna train the right way with Emilio, which is gonna be not so much about hurting Emilio, but being able to just like evade Emilio, because Emilio's fast, man. And if you can slip Emilio's punches, you're doing pretty good, especially being bigger, you know. Now Sean will tag him, but Sean's not gonna hit him like Emilio just hit Sean.
Yeah. Well, you know, the purpose and the mission of Mile Zero Fights is to train and learn a skill set that is not in front of the TV watching videos and stuff. Get yourself some exercise.
Oh, Sean's putting a little pressure on him now.
Yeah.
That means Emilio must
really mixing it up now.
Emilio must did something to wake him up.
And just go for laying back. So you like to see this because they're 2 trained aggressive fighters. So if they weren't aggressive, that would not make sense at all.
Ooh-wee. Big overhand.
Yeah.
Kudos to Sean, man, for being able to control his, you know, his ego in these situations.
Sean's definitely taking a little punishment willingly just to get Emilio so he can get them full roundhouse kind of over the shoulder punches. We got that was a few minutes there of Emilio getting his shots in just the benefit.
Emilio's moving great, man. He's sharp, moves fast, can throw a little bit of power too. This is Fernando.
Okay. So
Castiglione.
we're on live here at the gymnasium behind Key West City Hall at 1300 White Street. We're on our 3rd exhibition bout. We're about sparring and learning technique and learning self-defense and all that good stuff that everybody should know, you know?
Yeah, and Fernando's fresh in here. Fernando's strong points is his timing. He's got great timing, like Evander Holyfield. That's why he beat Mike Tyson. He wasn't faster than Mike Tyson. He had way better timing than Mike Tyson. And that's a similar trait that Fernando shares with him. His timing is impeccable.
And Fernando and Sean, from a physical standpoint, they're more evenly matched. Fernando's maybe 1 inch, 2 inches lower than Sean.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, Sean got a little bit of size on him, but not much. Not as much as the Emilio.
Yeah, there's a good differential there.
And there goes that timing we were talking about with Fernando. He's definitely not moving faster than Sean. It's just that timing.
Yeah. So you see the difference between the fighters. Sean's got his face protected and Fernando's got his gloves a little low. He tends to let his head stick out a little more.
We just got a call from our striking coach, Aaron, who's telling Fernando he's got to bring that chin down. He's got his chin up high, and that's not good. You got to keep that chin down. We got to keep the hands up. So he got punished for it there. Good head movement from Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Good blocks. Ooh, one. Time, and that's the end of the first round. It was a good fight. You know, Sean was pushing forward pretty good, and Fernando was landing some good shots. They were both landing good shots. I think if I had to pick, it would be pretty hard. It would be a pretty hard round to pick. Sean rips out the shirt. Must be warming up finally.
Yeah.
We'll see if this third round he decides to move a little bit quicker.
Hey, dude, you too big for that. Be good, right?
Well, I like it.
We got Mike Bradlick, who just joined the party. He'll probably be jumping in here soon. Mike's getting ready for April 26th. He plans on doing an exhibition match on Broad Duval.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, he's got a potential opponent and friend from P5 Boxing up in Big Pine. Another Michael, I believe. I can't remember his last name, but they're both Key West police officers, and they're going to do a little fundraising event for us on April 26th.
Very cool, very cool. I mean, Mike's a big guy. It's not even funny how he's big.
No, he's huge.
Mike is like Aaron Judge on steroids. Like Mike makes Aaron Judge look small. He's 6'7", he's 275. Boy, you don't want him pulling up in a police car when you're like passing a stop sign or something. He's just that big. It's just the intimidation factor alone.
He's not the guy you want to get caught jaywalking.
I'm 6'4", 250, and I look up at him.
No, Mike's a super nice guy, though. He's super nice.
But let's get back to Fernando and Sean here. So Sean's gone shirtless, so I think he's going to loosen up and let up a little bit and start really pounding Fernando. Oh, that was a good left.
Yeah, that was a good left.
Left to the face. He caught it. See, Fernando's got his hands a little more low. He's got.
Man, Sean's gotten so good at landing body shots.
Oh, he's landed so many awesome ones tonight. You know, just the noise alone. You know,
Ooh, nice uppercut from Fernando there.
Yeah.
Good left hook.
Hey, Fernando has snuck a few punches in between Mike's gloves at his chin.
Nice
Sean's
jab.
gloves. His chin. You can definitely see Fernando's getting a little tired, I think.
Yeah, once Sean started to put that pressure up, you know, when people start turning it up, man, it's hard not to like clench your muscles, tighten up your shoulders, and that stuff taxes you a lot. Ooh, nice right hand from Sean. Nice body shot.
Oh, yeah. That was the best shot of the night so far. Oh.
Get those hands tighter, Fernando. You're getting tired and those hands are coming down lower. Yeah, that was a little bit more explosive round from both of them.
That's a lot of fun, you know. You're sitting there just watching two human beings, you guys, you know, like for this fight, just mixing it up, you know, just having a good time and just, you know, pursuing excellence, you know. So they're pushing themselves and pulling themselves out to do this stuff because what makes them thrive. So it's nice to see that.
Yeah, man, kudos to these guys, dude. It's a Friday night. They could be drinking alcohol and chasing girls and stuff, and they decide to do something more positive, and that's come in here and beat the sweat out of each other.
Yeah.
It's not easy showing up to the gym. You know, women will admit they can't fight, but men don't. Yeah. Every man puffs out his chest and inflates that thing until they're looking down the barrel of that 45.
This is going to be the third round. Sean and Fernando.
Fernando wearing the black gloves and Sean wearing the green.
Yeah, it's progressively gotten more contact and more physical, so I expect a good round here.
Yeah, Sean seems to be turning up, and Fernando's trying to keep pace and not slow down. That was a good shot for Fernando, man, but he still elongated that. Ooh, another good shot to the body. Fernando's got to be careful, though, because he lands a good shot, but he drops his hands to land them.
Making solid contact now.
Ooh, nice left hand from Sean.
Yeah. Fernando was in the process of giving him a roundhouse right. And Sean stuck a left in there, I believe.
Sean's doing that same, was doing that same foot trick as Emilio earlier, where he switched stances and starts stepping to the outside. It really kind of messes you up and throws you off your rhythm. And there he is again, boom, nice footwork with those two-hit combo right there from Sean. Oh, nice hook from Fernando.
Yes.
Good body shot.
Fernando's attempting to hold his own this round. He's done a good job with it so far.
It's the last 30 seconds.
We're going to see our money's worth here.
Good body shot.
15, 20 seconds, guys. Oh. Dead arm lock.
Ooh, another good body shot. I'm telling you, man, Sean's gotten so good at hitting body shots.
Two physical specimens, you know, in the prime of their life, 25, 27, 24 years old. Just boxing, you know, something I personally love.
Who are you gonna go with though?
All right. So we got
Catch me outside.
they're deciding who's going to get in the ring for the next two fights. You got a couple of guys just putting on gloves, so they might have to fight outside the ring to see who gets to fight inside the ring from what it's looking like. Which we'll video as well.
He's tired, Emilio.
We're not proud here.
So now we got Emilio with Hayes
Mile
this
Zero
round.
Fights. We'll film a fight in the hallway.
Emilio's got to get to some responsibility, so he's trying to get his rounds in real quick so he can get to.
So we got Emilio back.
Emilio's going to be white gloves. Hayes is going to be wearing the blue gloves.
Hayes, I see Purple Hayes there. I think I'm going to start calling him Purple Hayes. But her Purple Hayes and Emilio. Hayes is coming in at 6'3", probably around 180. Emilio again is 5'3", around 140, 119. So there's definitely a height difference here. But you learn when if you got to fight a tall guy in a real fight and you know, 5'4", 5'3", you want to have practiced that before to get, the maximum out of your performance.
Oh yeah, so what Emilio needs to do is exactly what he's doing. Push him up against the ropes and stuff him. If he doesn't get space, he can't utilize that reach or generate any real power to hurt him. So Emilio's playing the smart game, and Hayes needs to throw his jab, keep long, control the center, circle. But Emilio's definitely a smarter boxer.
Yeah, Hayes is 6'3".
And he's more of a kickboxer too. He likes using his legs, so.
He's as thin as a 2x4, so you got a guy 6'3". Emilio's just coming up and under the whole time, up and under. I would suggest to Hayes to crouch down a little bit more, spread his stance, get more his center of balance equal with Emilio's center of balance, if that's possible for a 6'3" guy.
Yeah, Hayes is flat-footed too. Hayes is fighting pretty flat-footed. Even though he's moving a lot, he's still flat-footed. He's got to be on those toes a little bit more. Yeah, Hayes got to throw a little bit more effort into those jabs. And
Emilio can hit. He's got that 1, 2, 3, 4 tandem down pretty good. Pop, 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 pop. He makes music when he uses his gloves. The sound of him hitting his opponent turns into a tune.
Jumping in there with it, Sean?
You almost put drums and a guitar to it and have yourself a #1 song. Pop, 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 bang, 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 pop, pop. trying to determine what just went on here now.
No, Emilio just got to go. And he was trying to rush one in, but he decided to be a responsible adult. The discussion now is, does he have a hot date? So
we're
Hayes
taking a
is,
break here.
Hayes is still in here. We're just looking for the next person to jump in there. I think it's going to be Sean. Sean's throwing on the gloves. We might have to get a restart here on the clock for him.
Well, I hope it's Sean because
Yeah,
you
there's
don't
Sean.
you don't want to be going against Big Mike. Whoever you are, you'll fight anybody else but Big Mike. I'm telling you.
This one just boxing or a little kickboxing?
Whatever Hayes will let me away with, thank you.
We're going to find out what they're doing. All right, they're going to go ahead and run it. Fernando's going to be a gym champ and restart that time for us. Again, we got Hayes in the blue gloves, red t-shirt, and then we got Sean in the green gloves.
So this is a more evenly matched two fighters here.
Yeah, I mean, Sean's got a lot of experience. He's fought, man, I think a good 8 times already between boxing and kickboxing. Oh, he did MMA too. That's right, he did one MMA as well.
He told me he was 4-3 in the boxing, 2-0 in the kickboxing,
And 1-0 in MMA.
1-0 in MMA. Yeah, I got to interview him before he got on the.
And you know, on his boxing losses, dude, man, he lost by decision. He's never been finished. He's never been cleaned up. You know, it's always been super tight ones. And in USA boxing, man, it's a tough one to win because you pull up to people's gyms and you fight them at their gyms.
Yeah.
You got to beat them and the judges. Hey, you got to be on your toes. You got to move a little bit more. You're too flat-footed, staying right there. You're relying on your lean back.
And now, Eddie, tell me about your qualifications. What is your background in the kickboxing and all that? I understand you got a pedigree in jiu-jitsu.
So yeah, where I shine the most is jiu-jitsu. I spent most of my time doing jiu-jitsu. I got 20 years in on jiu-jitsu. I've competed a lot in IBJJF, which is the leading league for jiu-jitsu. And if you want to be the best with the gi on, which is that kimono, you got to do IBJJF. And that's what I dedicated a lot of my time to. You know, I made it to ranked 8th in the world for my division. The ranking doesn't go by who you beat, it goes by how much you win. And on my way to ranked 8th in the world, I beat 2 world champions and the ranked number 2 guy and the ranked number 5th. My ranked number 1 was coming. It's coming with time, you know. But that's where I really shine is jiu-jitsu. But I also have about 10 years in Muay Thai, about 2-3 years of boxing, you know, on and off. And you know, I fought a lot. I spent a lot of time in the ring. I spent a lot of time on the mats. And undefeated record in everything: boxing, jiu-jitsu. I'm sorry, boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. I've taken some boxing and jiu-jitsu. But yeah, man. So now we just swapped out Hayes for Mike Bradley, biggest guy in the gym. Mike Braglett's still pretty new to the sport as well, you know. And he had a friendly match set up, and that's why he started training boxing.
Well, Mike looks like a combination of Mr. Clean, Mr. Mean, and Mr. I-Team. So we want him on the I-Team. If there's a first responder situation, he's on my I-Team, Mike.
Yeah, he's the dude I want carrying me out of a burning building.
So, again, Mike is going to have a few inches on Sean, probably, I'm going to say 4 or 5 inches, maybe 6 inches.
Yeah, I think he's 6'5", and I think Sean's under 6 foot.
No, Sean, Mike is 6'7".
6'7".
6'7", 275. So, you don't
he's
see
gotta get
many
that.
fighters bigger than that unless they're like Andres the Giant or something like that, who, you know, at birth was like, you know, 7 foot tall.
He's doing like a catch thing. He's got to stop doing the catch thing. He's kind of like trying to catch him out in front of him with his hands. He's got to turn his flinch into an automatic like guard. Hands tight, elbows tight, crunch in, ready for the body shots.
You know, Mike's such a big guy. He's got such a stable kind of position, defense. His arms are big. It's hard to get in anywhere with him because he's a big, framed guy.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem super fast, but man, when those arms come swinging at you, dude, they got some weight behind them and they hurt.
Yeah, he's got the guns as well, so you throw a shot to his chest, he'll pull the arm over on you. He's just hitting all arm,
That was a good hook from Sean. When he ducks down like that, he needs to look for those overhands just like that, because Mike's dropping his hands a lot. Good body shot from Sean.
Yeah, you can almost see Sean's very disciplined in the respect of the basics, keeping the hands up, keeping tight, and all of that stuff. Elbows in.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, Sean really wants to go pro, and Sean wants to make some money doing this stuff, and he wants to represent for himself and where he came from and where he's at, and the dedication that Sean has shown us coaches through the last couple of years is unparalleled. He's running in the morning, working out midday. He'll cut fights and be out on the boat fishing all day. So there's definitely no slacking in his dedication.
Yeah, so we got a mix of fighters here. We got some with semi-professional records. We got my man next to me, 8th in the world. We got my man last week from Armenia that was the Ukrainian 2011-2012 national championship. Got a great ring, You'll see these fighters, all of them, down on the Brawl on Duval, April 28th, 7 o'clock, Duval Street and Green Street, right out in front of Sloppy Joe's. Come down and support your local fighters, support your local businesses, support the Police Athletic League. They all benefit from that. So I expect this round now to be a little bit more fast-paced. I think Mike has got a good gauge now on Sean, and Sean's definitely, in my opinion, was more aggressive, low inside on Mike for the first round. So I think Mike, I'm guessing this, but is going to be more on the offensive. I even kind of see him on his toes a little bit this round. He arguably might have been flat-footed last round. And he's moving faster as well. So he's making himself less of a target for Sean, for sure. And with Mike's reach, Sean just can't duck and weave and bob anytime in the wrong direction.
Oh yeah, one good shot from Mike will wake you up or put you to sleep.
Yeah, oh yeah. Look, Sean's got his hands on the top of his head. He's very defensively set up nicely. And I would be too if I was fighting Mike 6'7", Coming into the end of the second round here. They're definitely trampling the ring much more than they did in the first round.
That was a good jab, good jab, good jab. There we go, Mike. Mike's landing some good shots here. Oh, you got good hand from Sean there. Hands up.
Very good round. Oh my God, that was my money's worth.
That was a nice little 3-4 hit combo from Mike there.
Yeah. Like I said, Mike came out stronger this round, and he was more aggressive. It was less calculating this round and more free-spirited, with his throws and stuff like that. So you can see he was feeling Sean out for the first round. So now we got Fernando and we got Purple Hayes.
Hayes is wearing the blue gloves, and Fernando's got the black ones. If you're having a hard time seeing the color, maybe Hayes has got the red T-shirt, and Fernando's got the guns out. Sun might not be out, but Fernando still got those guns out.
And again, you know, Hayes is 18. Fernando's got a few years on him. You can see that. Maybe he's 26, 27. But, you know, Hayes is in here taking his licks. He's becoming a man. He's, you know, fighting fighters that are more trained and more sophisticated with him. But he's willing to do it because he knows what he's going to get out of it, the benefits, you know, for going through the rest of his life, not being, you know, bullied, not being, you know, kind of the quiet one when you really need to speak up or something like that. So this is all, at 18 years old, how can you not be in a great situation to be putting yourself forward and just taking your lumps just to improve your own, you know, self-conscious, self-awareness, self-esteem, you know. So kudos to Hayes.
Hayes actually was with the Somerset program, and he was coming and training with us when he was still in high school in 12th grade. And now that he graduated, he's working with his dad doing construction and still in here training. Yeah, he's Fernando also sells cars there at Niles Sales and Service, which is now the Keys Auto Center, I believe. He's at the North Branch, right there by McDonald's. And he actually sold me my Corvette C8. Got me the best possible deal and got me moving as soon as possible.
Yeah, and for all you businesses out there in Key West, you know, who couldn't use sponsorship? You can almost sponsor a fighter, but if you wanted to stop by and see us on Friday night when we box and you want to mix it up with the fights over here in the gymnasium behind the City Hall, feel free to come over and maybe, you know, do put your money in and help us out and invest in fights in Key West. We have, like I said, we have the fight coming up, the Brawl on Duval, which has got the, you know, we're setting up a ring on right in front of Sloppy Joe's, and we got the sanctioned fight in July, right?
Yeah, so, you know, we got April 26th, we got the Brawl on Duval, and then middle of July, we're looking for another MZF at a secret location. That's going to be the coolest spot that we've ever done a fight. And, you know, we are looking for sponsors for the gym, for the fights. If you're interested, feel free to give us a call, 305-204-4858, or send us an email at mzfmile0fights@gmail.com. And if you want to sponsor, help some kids, help the event, help the gym, you know, anything counts. You know, we produce Golden Glove champions in boxing. We've produced Pan American and national champions in jiu-jitsu, and we've also produced Spartan state champions in wrestling as well. So, you know, we're producing champions here.
Mixing it up in the ring here. Hayes is definitely on his toes now. There's no flat-footed from Hayes now.
Yeah, maybe he warmed up. Maybe he woke up a little bit here. He's still fighting with his hands pretty low, and you know, when you're the taller fighter, it actually can work out sometimes, but it is a dangerous game. What Fernando would want to do to try to combat that is push him up against the ropes. That way he can no longer move his feet anymore, and then just pressure forward. You know, the ropes are going to stop him from leaning and moving. But Hayes is doing a good job. He's in the center of the ring right now. He's using that super long jab.
Yeah, he's holding his own for sure, you know.
Ooh, good hands. See, that's where we need to keep our hands up.
Fernando, nice right by Fernando.
That's 30-second timer for this round. Good shot from both fighters. Yeah, see, it was late to that reaction. And sometimes, too, there's a thing called rolling with the punches. Like, sometimes you get hit, but when you move back like that, it absorbs most of the impact. So what was thrown at 100%, only 20% of it actually.
Yeah. And Hayes is so long and lanky, it's like hitting an uppercut into a slinky. So he just goes in different directions, you know. So he's really not getting hit by the force of that punch. He's snapping away, like Eddie said. So sometimes those punches are less effective than a short, brutal jab just right to the chin,
I'm not the biggest historian on boxing, but I think it was Sugar Ray Leonard that there was a famous boxer that made that comment about. I was like, I could hit him, I just couldn't hit him hard.
Yeah. Well, the trick is to get hit with the least amount of punishing punches, so as you're avoiding those punches and sliding one way or the other, you're exhausting your opponent. So as he's exerting all this energy, you're ducking and bobbing. It's kind of similar to the rope-a-dope, Muhammad Ali just avoided all those punches, and then, what was it, Thriller in the Manila with Foreman where he knocked him out in, the 8th round because he was tired. So.
We're having Mike Bradlick gear up now. He's going to jump in with Fernando. We're going to restart this time. But the competition is dwindling down. This might be one of the last couple matches.
Well, we had a real quick display of, 6 or 7 sparring matches tonight. Just the tip of the iceberg, if you like what you see, feel free to join us on a Friday night, Sign up.
Come hang out with us. Our address is 1030 United Street. We are directly behind City Hall. Our front doors are looking at the back of City Hall. So what you want to do is find the parking lot behind City Hall, park in there, and then find the building that's across the parking lot from it, looking exactly the same. We're the same color and everything. We're in the old Glen Archer Gymnasium. And now we're going to restart the time here, and we have Mike Bradlick with the white gloves, and we have Fernando Castillon with the black gloves. Good body shot from Fernando there. He got a quick parry off the jab and landed a body shot. Good sternum shot from Mike there. Good, Mike's using that jab really long. Good, caught Fernando out there, trying to reach in.
And they're two very built boxers. They almost got the same cut, But Fernando's coming in 5 inches shorter, 6 inches shorter than Mike. But again, you don't got more guys to fight out.
Never move that head.
Just punch up at him, You don't always get the punch level. If the guy's much taller than you, you're always poking him in the air.
Looking way better, Mike. Looking way better, Mike. Hands up, Mike. Throw that jab out there. Hands up. Yeah, Mike's throwing a little bit more confident now. We're still getting some of that flinch.
Yeah. Mike's got a set of focused eyes right at Fernando's head. He's just
Hands tight, Mike.
He's not taking his eyes off.
Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little too excited and trying to coach, and I might be screaming in the mic a little bit. That was the round. Believe in that jab, Mike. Believe in that jab. You were landing a lot of jabs. Believe in that left hand. Keep that right hand tight.
About to start the third 2-minute sparring round, exhibition round here. And the night has gotten progressively better. The fighters have gotten better. The fighters have gotten bigger. The fighters have gotten stronger.
Oh, yeah. That's what it is, man. Sometimes the hardest part is showing up.
Yeah, you're really a great mix of fighters here tonight. You got, from Hayes at 18 years old and Jonesy at 15 years old, who put up good fights tonight. To some fighters who are naturally athletic and stuff like that. To a lot of fighters who, like Emilio, he's a powerhouse, but he's packing 5'4", 120 and stuff like that. So just a good mix of, no one here was slouching tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was good to see. Everybody was in it for the training and education. And
physical upkeep, you know.
Fernando's trying to find an opening here.
Yeah.
He's having a little bit more respect for that reach and that power. Trying to
Yeah.
make that shot.
Mike should drive his police car, but he should be dressed in his boxing uniform. So when he comes out and pulls you over, you get it right away that you're going to jail or you're paying a ticket. Just say it.
Nice two-hit combo there from
yeah.
Mike.
See, he's using that left, I really believe, get that right, just that one opportunity.
Fernando's trying to turn up the speed so he can get in.
So you want to lull sometimes your competitor into a sense of, you know, innocence almost. So he keeps poking out left at him. I'm really expecting that right to come just over the top.
You all right, Mike? Mike had a mouthpiece issue there. I think it was starting to fall out. He wanted to make sure that didn't fall all the way out. Nice last 30 seconds of the round. Hands up. Fernando landed a good right hand on the chin there. Nice jab from Mike.
Yeah, Fernando did well this round. He was very steady. Very stepping into him. That was a wild right hand.
Yeah, he
that
got
caught
caught
Mike
with
in
a
the
good-
head.
Yeah, he got caught with a good left hand, or right hand.
And there was a roundhouse right hand, so Mike's catching his breath. Even on his knees, Mike is taller than most people.
Man, we got Superman Fernando here. He's about to do another round. Superman
We got
Fernando.
a bonus round coming in tonight. Coming to you from Mile Zero Fights, Key West, Florida.
All right, Hayes is going to replace Fernando. I was going to say Fernando did
most-
quite a few rounds.
The most southern point in the United States, Key West, Florida.
Hit him, Hayes.
So we got Hayes and Sean.
Emilio couldn't land on the nine. Right, Emilio?
So I think they fought around earlier, didn't they? Or, I'm sorry. Did they fight around earlier?
I think they did.
Yeah. No?
Yeah, my judgment, my recollection's pretty bad because I've been kicked in the head a lot.
Might have been last week they fought for a round. Yeah, see, they're more evenly in height. Sean's got
Hayes, put your mouthpiece in your mouth.
6'1", and Hayes is Hayes is 6'3". Mike's got Hayes for a few pounds, you know. At 18 years old, you would imagine Hayes is going to put on
dude.
10 or 15 pounds over
He
the next
wants
2 or
you
3
to hit
years.
him.
So you're looking at, 6'3", 190, something like that. Oh, that was a sneaky left hand from Sean. He just looked down, buried his head down, and popped it overhand like a abracadabra. See me now, don't see me now.
It was great head movement from Sean there. Sean's trying to let him know that Hayes is not doing enough.
Yeah. See, one thing that Hayes has got, he's got what I would call unique footwork for a 6'3" guy. He's a little bit of a gazelle out there in the ring.
We just gotta hope he doesn't get gazelle legs, Bambi legs.
Sean's letting Hayes use him as a punching bag a little bit. But
Yeah, because part of getting training, man, is impact training. So we got to get used to getting hit in the stomach and in the body and in the arms and the shoulders. And that's the end of that first round.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, round one. still on the air, right? Okay. I think we're going to be live all night tonight. So I had a good time tonight. I had some really good fights, really good spars, exhibitions. So we're taking an extended break between the rounds. And if you see this on Key West TV, think about joining us. We could use the support. We got a beautiful facility here. Get yourself off that couch and come down here and do some exercise. Do something good for yourself. Your girlfriend, you're looking better. Your boyfriend, you got a girlfriend, and she's training, and she's trying to keep the weight off, keep the pep in her step, all of that stuff. So feel free to come down and check this place out. It's free to get in here. All right, so we got Sean and Hayes back again. And Hayes has come out firing off the top. He's swinging away. So like I said, Sean seems anchored to his spot. He's such a well-spread, balanced fighter. With his head protected all the time. He's got them gloves at the top of his forehead. But Hayes just did sneak a shot in the left in there, Get him with your reach, Hayes. Get him with your reach.
Ooh, nice body shot from Hayes. Nice chin shot there as well.
He's been much more aggressive this round. Throwing a flurry of punches at many different intervals.
Nice hook from Sean.
Yeah.
Keep those hands up. And really, that was just Sean keeping him honest, because you seen he tapped him and then told him,
30
hands
seconds
up,
left
hands
in the
up.
fight. Hayes came out so strong, he might be starting to tire a bit. I question his endurance for the third round. He had a very exertive second round.
Nice body shot.
Yeah, you can see the payoff for these guys who are, starting out. Sean's got a couple of professional fights, kickboxing, boxing, and MMA. Emilio's got a few fights under his belt, so you can see that the seasoned, trained fighters here get their worth from the training because of the competitiveness of who they're fighting against. So there's a good caliber of fighters here, mix, a good mix. Join that good mix.
The only gym in Key West that actually produces fighters. I know there's other places that teach Kaiba, fitness classes, but we're the only gym producing actual fighters.
And it's just not a boxing ring. They got boxing bags, they got heavy bags, they got punching bags, they got weights, they got mats out here,
Yeah, we got a sauna, we got an MMA room upstairs with the full-fledged cage and matted floor. This is a full-fledged gym. We got everything you need, from Olympic lifting racks, a sauna, free weights, all the cool bags to punch, speed bags, double-sided bags. We got all the cool stuff. We even got wrestling dummies here that are undefeated, never been taken down.
I didn't know they had a sauna here. I might go in there tonight, and then when we're fighting next Friday, just get me. I might sit in that sauna for the whole 7 days. Well, I surely need it. I'm old as a dog. I'm 63 years old, getting older.
Old battle axe, man.
Yeah.
Old battle axe.
For all you older folk in the 70 and 80, I'm a youngin'. All right, back to the fight here.
We got Hayes with the red t-shirt and Fernando with the guns out.
Definitely over the 3 weeks I've seen development in Hayes. Every week he's getting more intense and aggressive and forward moving and offensive.
Fernando's playing a tight game here. He's got his now he's wide open. Now he's got his chin up and his hands down. He was playing a tight game. There it is. Now it's tight again. A couple good shots from Hayes there. Hayes is doing this thing where he flinches and drops his hands. We're gonna have to work on that Monday in Muay Thai class. Got 30 seconds left of this round.
Yeah. I expect a little bit of damage to be done here in the last 30 seconds. These guys are very evenly matched, very solid fighters. They've thrown a lot of punches. No one has really held back. No one has forced anybody into a corner too much. They've been on their toes the whole lot of time. Very good mix-up on that. I enjoyed a lot watching it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, Mile Zero Fights coming out of Key West, Florida. Join us.
He didn't do none of that shit.
We playing by ear. Sean, you trying to do another one?
Hell yeah.
All right. We may not be finished.
That's how the boys like it here, man.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're in
like-
training, you want to be fighting as much as you can, really. So these exhibition rounds, this will get you learning more than anything. You know, learning how you leave yourself open, like when you do this and then you do that, it affects this. You know, so.
Yeah, for sure. You know, when I jump in there, that's why I like to do like 12 straight rounds, you know, and get as many rounds as possible. Because in a real fight, you're not going to spend that much time in the ring, but still.
Not only that, now Sean's been in here, you know, tonight he's probably fought 6 or 7, 8 rounds.
Yeah.
So he's building up, you know, a pedigree where, you know, a portfolio of just rounds against different fighters, you know.
And believe it or not, man, Sean's actually out of season right now, meaning he's not in like an official training camp. He's not like, it's like, well, what are you going to do about it? You going to let him talk to you like that? Hey, but we love it. We appreciate it, man. It's making
Tim's
these
the
boys
guy.
fight.
Tim's
It's making
the
these boys
guy.
fight.
Tim's the guy we beat up out in the parking lot. Sean and Fernando, these guys are pretty evenly matched. They're both sweating like dogs. And both physically, they're close to the same height, close to the same weight. Sean's probably a little bit bigger than that Fernando.
Yeah, he's got a little height, little weight on him. 30 seconds.
Yeah, Fernando's been very steady all night. He's fought multiple fighters, and
He's got a bunch of rounds in today.
you know,
Ooh,
Sean's got him-
nice.
Sean's got him up against the ropes, an uppercut by Fernando. They're mixing it up now.
Fernando's
you
gonna
can
add a
see
little more
that.
defense to his offense, though, and he's landing shot. Hey, nice duck there.
Yeah. Free swinging
Right.
now. Free swinging now. Nice round. Nice round.
Fernando got the eye of the tiger. he's here. And Fernando, guys, again, you know, he's sells cars there at Keys Auto Center right next to McDonald's. And if you're looking for a new vehicle, Chevy, GM, Nissan, and you know, they have used cars as well. So stop down there and check them out. Ask for Fernando. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Get you the best deal on the island. Sean's still feeling ready.
So let me ask you a question, Eddie. Why has it been your passion to not only train and participate in jiu-jitsu and other forms of defensive arts? Why has it been your passion to then go out and continue training and develop the younger talents and stuff like that? How does that passion work?
It all started with the Ninja Turtles.
Very cool, very cool.
I love the Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo specifically, and I love nunchucks. And I always wanted to train, and it was a passion that never went away, and the first chance I got at it, I took off running.
So in other words, when you got Ninja Turtles, you twisted their arms and their heads off.
No, I loved my toys. I kept actually really good care of them. I didn't let other kids touch them. I didn't want them to beat on my toys.
Yeah, that was a pretty neat toy, the Ninja Turtles back in the day.
Man, both of these guys are super tired, but they're still putting it in there. Still putting in work, still moving, still staying active. Hey, shots landed by Fernando.
Yeah.
Good couple flurries from Sean there too. Good answer back. Boy, good head movement from both of our boxers here. Boy, good 1-2 from
Yeah.
Fernando.
Yeah, Sean will back him up against the ropes, and then Fernando will back Sean back into the ring. So they're just walking each other back and forth.
Man, Fernando's really letting go, man. He landed some good shots there. Nice little
Again,
flurry to the body with a move upstairs.
Watch Sean, Fernando took a couple of roundhouse swings, and all he got was Sean's glove, because Sean's glove was on his head.
Yeah.
So Sean had himself protected around the ear. So as great a shot as it was that Fernando threw, Sean knew how to defend it.
Sean's doing this little flurry to the body and then just coming up top. He'll land like 4 shots to the body and just pop right up top. And it's working for him.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was very much that way. He came in low with compact, violent, repetitive punches. So anytime you're ducking and weaving and coming up from underneath, you're very dangerous.
Yeah, I think that might be a wrap for Fernando. Hayes, you jumping in?
You look at him, they're exhausted.
Dude, these boys just won't stop. They won't stop.
He's going for another round.
Won't stop.
So, Gutsy Hayes. Purple Hayes, as we call him. As his mother calls him, Crazy Hayes.
Hayes came in the other day with some rope wrapped around his arm and some sage in his ear, looking like a lost boy straight out of the Peter Pan movie.
Well, if Hayes has only been training a couple of months, maybe a year, I'd hate to see him in 2-3 years from now.
He's got a little time under his belt. He's got a little time.
How long
He's
has he
been
been-
on and off since a child.
Okay, I didn't know his background. I know you said he had fought in high school.
Yeah, he was when he came in here and really kind of putting his best foot forward was in high school that I remember. I don't remember so much when he was a kid, though he did say he came here a couple times. But in high school at Somerset is where he really started to embrace his passion for fighting.
Yeah, if you're young out there and you're searching for yourself, you're searching for who you are, no better place than to do it at an environment like this where you're actually socializing, doing physical activity, competing. It's good on the mind to be active and all of that stuff. So think about coming down, joining us,
Hi, Hayes, push the pace on, bro. Jab. Come on, move.
Hit him, Hayes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Sean, a couple of violent, quick lefts and rights. So he's... Oh, wow, he just tattooed Hayes 6 or 7 times. Rapid
Come up
fire.
shop, see, boom. There's that flurry
Short,
again.
rapid, powerful little head knockers.
Hayes, hit him harder, dude.
Hayes looked like a bobblehead on drinking night.
There it is. That's a
head-
hit, Hayes.
His head
30
snapped back
seconds.
so many
Come on.
times. Oh yeah, now Hayes taking some wild, aggressive, productive swings. Uppercuts.
There we go. Now Hayes is starting to open up. Takes iron to sharpen iron. There we go. Nice.
Yeah. Hey, they did. That was a great round. I like that round a lot.
Hey, picked it up there. Sometimes you gotta scream and yell at him, it's just how it is. Like Mickey and Rambo.
So,
Rambo. Rocky. Sorry, Rocky. Rocky, Rambo. I don't know.
are we wrapping up tonight?
Yeah, I think that's done. I think that's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude for the night. We're at the White Street City Hall, 1300 White Street, Key West, Florida. Come down and see us. We got the Brawl on Duval coming up April 26th at 7 o'clock. This is Miles Zero Fights coming to you in partnership with the Police Athletic League of Key West. Please think about helping us out. If you're going to donate to anybody, the Police Athletic League does nothing but help the kids and the young people and the older people too in this neighborhood. We got some boxers here that got what was his name? Who had the Parkinson's last week fighting? The King of Fantasy Fest, you know. So Ben. Yeah, so we get some old dogs out here too, you know. So this isn't just for young kids, but you know, take advantage. One night, take a stroll down and check us out. Daniel Lenihan coming to you from Key West, Florida. Bye-bye.